Hi, I'm Angie DeArth from Inland Professional Title, and every Thursday morning we're doing video blogs. For the month of March, we're doing one every week on a different generation. Last week was on seniors. This week will be baby boomers, and then it'll be X and Y. And what I'm going to be doing is telling you a little bit about each of the generations. I have a class, a 3 o'clock hour class that I do with real estate agents on the generations, and it's a real fun class, and it makes you understand the generations a little bit more, the type of people that you're dealing with in an everyday basis. So here we go with baby boomers today. So baby boomers, they were born 1946 to 1964. They're between 50 and 68 years old. I qualify as a baby boomer, so much of this has hit close to home for me. And the baby boom pretty much started because when the war was ended, all of the servicemen came home. They found their young brides. They started with a family and bought their little homes in these tract areas, and it all started. We had over 76,000 babies born between 1954 and 1964. That's a lot of babies in the United States. So let's talk about what made up a baby boomer. What are their values? So we'll start over here with events that shape them. And the events that came into play, the number one event that shaped the baby boomers came in at President Kennedy's assassination. Then right after that, it's Vietnam War. Woodstock was a big item that shaped this generation. Other things that came about, Elvis, the Beatles, women's liberation, landing on the moon, color TV. 1949, we had our first color TV. I can remember having this black and white TV at home, and we had this little plastic screen that we actually put on the top of the TV screen, and the top part was blue, and the middle part was red, and the bottom part was green. And in an ideal program you were watching, it did look like sky, people's bodies, and land. So, but it was fun. That was our doobie screen. Kind of crazy, huh? Birth control in the mid-60s came out. Civil rights. And then divorce. Of course, we have women's liberation, and then coming right after that, we start having divorce. It just started increasing and increasing. Smoking, huge. When you see all these older programs on TV, that's the first thing you see is they're smoking. They're smoking at the dinner table. They're smoking just walking down the street. They're smoking sitting in the living room. They're smoking. So our generation was greatly impacted by that. Who were their heroes? Number one hero for the baby boomers is JFK. The number 2 hero on the survey was Martin Luther King. Mahatma Gandhi comes in there. John Glenn, Mother Teresa, and Muhammad Ali. These are some of the heroes that were on this survey that was taken. Now, here we go. What are their core values? Personal gratification, health, and wellness. And I love this quote that I found in some of my surveys. Old age is a preventable disease, and they will do anything possible to avoid it. I love that one. They live to work, and they expect it from others. Baby boomers do put in the hours. It's nothing for a baby boomer to put in 50, 60 hours a week. They think that everybody should be doing that. So that's why they have a problem with some of the younger generations. And I'll get into that in the next 2 weeks about X and Y's and where they're headed with this. Plaques and awards. This is so funny because, I'm in a room with 2 other sales reps who are from Generation X. And here I'm on one side of the room and they're on the other side of the room. And I have all these plaques on my wall. And I am a baby boomer, and baby boomers love to have plaques, awards, achievements on their wall, and yet on the other side of the room, they have nothing on their walls. They don't display these type of things. So typical of a baby boomer. So I fit right in there. Baby boomers, they retire, and then they come out of retirement because of what happened with the economy. And the average age for retirement of baby boomers now is in the mid-70s. So I thought that was amazing that that's the age we're looking at right now. So now we know their core values. We know what made them up. We know who their heroes were. Just a brief little checkup of what's going on out there. Last week was the silent generation, the seniors. This week was the baby boomers. Next week we'll touch on the X's, and then the final week will be on the Y's. You can look at any of this on our webpage, www.inlandprotitle.com, or Pinterest, or Facebook, or one more. Let me think. Which one is this? Twitter. There we go. I knew I would get it. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you next week. Thank you.